guys, Chelsea Coffey here with the Coffee Break, and I'm actually really excited to be doing my very first What to Wear Coffee Break chat. I can't tell you guys how often I get requests to either be a personal shopper for someone or just to bring them over so that they can take a peek into my closet, and it's so sweet that people appreciate my sense of style enough to want to get a behind the scenes look. So this is the next best thing, and it's also a great way for us to spread the word about the coffee shop. That's our online store. So I just wanted to create these tutorials. Any questions that you have, don't hesitate to let me know, and let's dive into it. So the very first video I wanted to prepare is one specifically on dress staples. And the reason why I say that is because I'm a bit of a tomboy by nature when it comes to clothes. I'm really girly, but if it was up to me, I'd probably wear a sweatshirt and some variation of like sweatpants and leggings everywhere I go. So I've had to break myself out of that norm and definitely be more intentional about selecting pieces that aren't quite what I would be most comfortable in. Dresses definitely fall into that category. So I have here 6 different looks that I pulled to help you guys get a good idea of what a well-rounded dress selection looks like, because you don't want to have too much of the same thing. You don't want to have 3 of one thing, 3 of another thing, and not have the full spread for every occasion. So this isn't the full scope, actually, of all dresses that you can wear, but it's great for everyday, scenarios that you would come across. So the first one I want to pick out, actually, is a gift from my mom. And the reason why I love it so much is because it is super bright, super colorful. I wear a lot of black, a lot of white, a lot of gray, and I wear prints a lot. So this is a full-on print, really cute dress. It's a good, flirty, fun length, and I just call this my statement piece because when you have a dress like this in your closet, you can't help but have a little extra pep in your step. You throw in a good sandal with this strappy one, and you just feel like $1,000,000. So I definitely recommend having something in your closet that's designated for date night. It's something that you don't wear very often because you're holding on to it until you have something that calls for the occasion. And I want to point out with a piece like this, it's a bit of a tunic style dress, so you can get rid of the belt, maybe put some leggings with it, and a good chunky platform, and it reinvents the piece, if you will. So keep that in mind for sure. You can even put a turtleneck with it. There are a lot of different things that you can do with a piece like this, so don't limit yourself by thinking that you can't have fun with a piece beyond maybe what it looks like just to the eye. The next piece I want to show you guys is an office staple of mine. This dress, actually, I have a little bit of a complex wearing it because I think it's almost a little bit too short. So I generally will wear it with like leggings or tights or just something to cover my leg during the workday. But what I like so much about this is that it's lined on the inside, but the sleeves are sheer. So having something like this is great for when the seasons are changing and you're just trying to like stay in with, oh, is it going to be hot today? Is it going to be cold today? And then I also like this dress because it transitions really well. So say, for instance, you start off the day at the office and then you have a luncheon and then you need to come back to the office, but you plan on going out later on that night. A dress like this is great because you can get rid of the tights, get rid of the leggings, put on a really great heel, maybe a nice pointy-toe stiletto, and in a way you kind of feel like you're stepping out in a new outfit because it feels more fun and flirty. The next piece I want to show you guys is what I consider my casual Friday, easy breezy denim piece, great for Saturdays. A piece like this is great for maybe throwing on a sneaker, like an Oxford shoe. If you want to, maybe make it a little funky and edgy, you can put it with a sneaker wedge. Just something to kind of break it up from maybe what you would traditionally go for. So have fun with it and experiment and do different things just to see what comes of it. And what I like about this dress in particular is that it's moderate in length, so that you have something that's just a little bit longer, so you can still wear it to church and stuff like that. But like I said, denim, especially chambray, is just such a great material because it's soft enough to kind of flow throughout the course of the day, especially in terms of transitioning from day to night. Another piece I want to show you guys, and this is absolutely a staple, having just a great black dress in your closet is something that I think is worth the investment. But this dress actually was a bit of a find because it was relatively inexpensive, and it's something that I've been really impressed with because it's held form really well. The dress itself is actually a mock turtleneck, and it's been great because I can wear it on a cool night in the summer, It transitions well into the fall. I can layer it up for the winter. So say for instance you have this for a date night in the summer, then maybe in the fall, early winter, you can just throw on a vest. You can layer it. There are just so many different things that you can do with it, and you can have a lot of fun with it. Tights, leggings, maybe a wedge, maybe a stiletto. I mean, the options are endless. So this is a staple. It's a must-have. Black is always sleek, so it's definitely something that you can throw in the car just in case you're out and somebody calls last minute, hey, I want to go out, or hey, meet me up, there's an event. Keep something like this in your car for sure. This next piece is actually another gift, and it's from my sweet friend Megan, and it was the coolest thing because one day she showed up, we were going to make brunch, and she had these two dresses from ASOS, and what I really like about this piece is that it's not something I would ever probably think to pick up. It's absolutely form-fitting, that sometimes I'm a little self-conscious about, and it's great because it's long sleeve and it's a little heavier, and the thing that I like about that is it's a lot of times so cold in office buildings that it makes me like irritable. So I really like to have pieces that kind of break me out of what I generally pick up, and this is absolutely one of those pieces. It's actually a little long for my taste, so I probably will bring it up a little bit, but do what makes you feel good. Like if you like something that's super, super long and almost ends right above the ankle, that can be really cute, especially with like an ankle strap shoe. But if you want to bring it up just a little bit so it catches right under the thigh, which is probably the cut that I'll do, that's something that you should try as well. A piece like this is definitely versatile in that way, so follow your gut, but start off by getting it. Last but not least, I want to show you guys, this is what I consider my quintessential like going out style. My worst nightmare is going out somewhere and getting there and I have a duplicate walking through the room. So I love vintage pieces for that reason. This piece is actually a gift from Sweet Zoe, who's like one of my favorite people in the world, and she has a online vintage shop called Hot Mother Vintage. So definitely check her out. This is a classic piece from her collection. It originally was actually a very long dress that she brought up, and that's part of why I like it so much, because it's short enough to put a twinkle in my eye when I go out the door, but it's long enough for me to still, you know, come home without feeling embarrassed about how I looked while I was out. So a piece like this is fun. Like I said, it's vintage, it's thrifted. You can find more pieces like that on the Coffey shop on our site as well. So I hope that was helpful. If you like what you saw, share it, tell your friends, pass it along. We'll be doing more of these. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Chelsea_Alexa. I'll have it in the bio below. Speaking of below, please add comments and questions, anything that I could, you know, maybe contribute. I'll probably be doing more videos on work looks. I'll probably do a couple of date night looks, and I'll probably do just good staple builders. So when you're kind of in that weird in between, like getting home from work and you want to change, but you still want to feel good and a little cute, I love putting together looks like that. So be on the lookout. We'll have a lot of fun with this. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.